Greetings, minions, survivors, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade Dagger, playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 12.1. This is episode 22, and yeah, it's a little bit before dawn. There's a pretty little moon sitting down there. Before we begin our day, which will consist of raiding the Shamway, the tool shop, and the bookstore, wanted to do a kind of a brief tutorial on making a few things. So, for one, we're going to make a crossbow. Now, you're going to need some sticks. You're also going to need some leather strips. Hopefully, we'll have plenty, and I think we will. Okay, so crossbow. Well, we're going to need a few more sticks, I think. Actually, it'll take half a stack. There we go. Alright, now crossbow. Type in crossbow. And fingers crossed, everybody, for a really good quality one. Well, guess what just replaced my bow? Alright, we'll make some crossbow bolts. Yeah, another time. Well, no. Might as well make full use of it. So now we got 25 crossbow bolts. Not a lot, but I don't expect to do a lot of combat this episode. Next thing we're going to make is iron arrows. Before we do, we're going to take one arrow out, and we're going to make an arrowhead mold. We can go down here to the anvil thing and iron arrowhead mold. Booyah. Done. Now we can make a nearly endless supply of iron arrowheads, which is freaking sweet. So let's make some iron arrows, shall we? Not like we're going to use the bow much, but it's just for creating them's sake. And there we go. Alright, now the next thing we're going to want to see, and I believe I read the, I believe I read it, let's see. I thought I have the ability to make bullet tips. Maybe not, let me see. Bullet, let's see, mold. Okay, apparently not. Not a bigums. Not a bigums at all. So over here we got our supplies. We'll put these here for the sake of making a mold out of them. This is our arrow supplies as well. Okay. I'll make sure we put our stuff back. And it's good morning. It's a new day. Let's see, get down in here, this up, we'll be using these right now. Cloth fragments, don't remember why, oh, that's got to go in the other chest. I always put the cloth fragments in with metal strips, mostly because the highest priority that they're built for would be for repair kits once I have oil. So yeah, there's that. Now let's put the mold away because I ain't gonna make use of it right now. Not wrong. I thought it was the right chest. Maybe it's, yeah, it's this one here. I've taken my other molds out, and as you can see over there, I've made two more forges. One is cement here on the end. I just took the iron, my ingot, put it there. Of course, I got steel, brass, and lead. Let's see what else I got here in my inventory. Got wood, got arrows, got pipes. I'll keep those. Actually, we're doing a loot raid, so we might as well deposit these. Actually, we'll take half. No, we'll take all this. We're gonna make some more frames. Sorry if I'm getting a little bit ADD on you. It wipes off. And I'll just put these up here. Now I was able to make some more steel ingots, and I'm gonna hold off on making a steel pickaxe. Let's see what we got. Everything out. Let's go put the stone arrows away. We'll keep the other arrows though. So we'll take these. Oh, those are steel ones. Okay, we'll keep those up here. And there's some more crossbow bolts. Excellent. I didn't mean to grab that, but and we'll move that there. Iron pipes we'll keep for sharpening our tools. We'll turn them into metal strips as needed. So, well, we gotta get some food in us. I really should have been a little bit more prepared. We'll probably grab some food on the run anyway, but I would prefer to be fully stocked. Yeah. Alright, we'll put the tin cans away, and we will commence our adventure. Oh, another note is I made a few torches using one lump of coal. I got some coal ore. I made one unit's worth of lumps of coal. Made like 5 torches, and I placed them semi-strategically around the interior of the base so it wouldn't be so dark. See, I put one above that door, and then one here in the middle of this room, because it's just creepy ass dark in there. So just figured I'd let you know what was done during the night. There really wasn't anything special or significant that went on. So I just figured I'd fill you in on the briefest stuff without having to show you all the briefest stuff. Alright, let's sally forth. And Jenny forth, and Mary forth. Alright, first priority, tool store. Just gonna leave the outside stuff and get to the goods. This stuff should have respawned by now. But as a reminder, yesterday was a supply drop, so I have that set so every 3 days there's a new supply drop. And so the day after supply drops, we'll keep that as a reminder that we should re-loot places. And I think as we get into the later game, these are always a pain in the ass to try to find the hitbox on. And to get nothing. Yeah, it'll be a reminder for us to loot this stuff, and then in the late game, what we're going to do, most likely, don't hold me to it, but most likely in the late game, what we're going to do is we're going to reset the respawn rate to a different time. Right now it's set for, I think, every 3 days. Which is nice in the early game, but later on, you know, just make them a little bit more sparse, rare, whatever you want to call it. And I'm happy we're getting some lead, because that's going to come in handy to make shotgun shells. It's going to come in handy to make bullet tips. because I want to do a full-on ammunition factory. So we got all this. Oh, we didn't. Forget we didn't go down this aisle. Let's get this. Little dizzy there. Alright, so this is the tool store that doesn't have back rooms. Let's bust in through the roof. The Shamway. Not really a top priority because we're okay food-wise, but it's just kind of setting up a routine, a pattern, if you will. I'm glad I didn't break my ankle on that. Kind of having a regular routine is kind of nice. Alright, some gunpowder and feathers. Awesome. Alright. It's getting kind of laggy. Alright. Let's get out the old pickaxe and finish what we started. Alright. And looting of these places, once you get it looted the first time, it's cake afterwards, because you don't have to break through everything again. It's all there for you. And I like that. We should, if we don't get all 3 of these places today, something is seriously wrong. Or something wrong happens that we gotta deal with. Specifically, whether zombies come bursting through or swarmed, or something unpredictable. And I should just wait until the very end to ditch the sandwiches. Ooh, venison stew. Happy day. Okay, so this room... Ooh, there's a scrap metal. Let's see, we got the trash can. Oh. More lead. Awesome. More lead. Awesome. Let's start on this side and work our way around. See, this is our entrance point. So we begin. Yeah. Oil. Excellent. That helps with our making of repair kits for our weapons, and later down the line when we get the mini bike. And we will be getting the mini bike, damn it. Yeah, but just get the rest of this stuff. We're going to be eating like kings. And we'll hit the bookstore next, so we can eat while we dine. Okay, there's a schematic. We already read it, apparently. Alright, up and over. Almost expected a shopping cart right there. Garbage. Okay. Got a little brass in that. Nice. Man, we got so much water, we'll be pissing all the time. Oh, here's something we missed. Excuse me. So much better than having to do it with a stone axe, wouldn't you say? Okay, so we get this here. Definitely topping off our beer supplies. Now this cash register, as you notice, is already open, and you can't loot it. So the only thing it's good for is scrap iron. Same goes for this. Whoop. So keep that in mind if you're really hurting for scrap iron and you come across open cash registers. That's about all they're good for. Same with the empty shopping carts that you can't loot, like this here. Come on. All that for 1 scrap iron. Okay, maybe not worth it, but again, if you're desperate for the materials, do what you gotta do. Alright, so we're good on that. Let's see, did I raid this? Yes. Okay, that's all clear. I'm in such a fevered dash on this that I'm liable to forget where things are, or what I've already raided or looted. Okay, let's clean up the inventory. Got that. Got that. I got a better shovel at the house, and I can make a better one, I'm sure. Okay. So there's that. Now let's scrap our lead. Any other lead? Nope. Doorknobs, don't need them. Let's eat this, if not for hunger's sake, for hydration and wellness. We're still gonna stink up a bit, but I can live with it. Okay, so we can only fit in 5 more items. Let's go home, dump this off, hit the bookstore. I'm not even gonna bother with that shopping cart, since last time it took too many whacks to crack it. Now this one we can loot. Come on. Okay, we'll get this, and then I think there's a shopping cart off to behind me and to the left. Oh, come on. That could be reduced down. There we go. Excellent. So let's book it back home, deposit our wares, and hit that bookstore. I will be collecting every single book that I can, including ones I've already read. Reason being is I'm going to put them in my library so I have a kind of a record to know what I've learned already and what I still need to learn. Because there's so many of them now, I can't keep track. And if I keep going days between playing the game, I know I'm going to end up forgetting what I've gotten and what I haven't. So having a library, at least for 1 book of each, will help in getting that squared away. Now eventually, I think some of the respawn containers in my house here will finally respawn, but I think it's like a certain diameter around you. Things will respawn, and certain diameter around you, things... Well, let me rephrase that. Certain things will not respawn within a certain distance around you. Let's see, any other canned goods? No. So if I was next to the cooler down in the basement of this place, you know, like had my base right there all the time, nothing is gonna spawn if I'm within like 20 meters of it or something to that effect. But if it's beyond that, stuff will respawn. I just have to keep my distance from it during the time between respawns. I don't know if that translated correctly. This is just from what I've read in the forums. So they are subject to being wrong or just guesstimates. I would rather see things for myself sometimes rather than just go by what people say in forums, because sometimes people talk out their ass, or they're just, guessing or making a semi-educated guess, and they end up being not helpful in the sense of, you think, okay, this is how it works, great, and then you find out it's not what you really need it to. So I would just rather see for myself what works and don't, and then prove it through videos. Hearsay is just kind of stupid. Alright, so we got this schematic. I forgot to put the oil back in there. Kind of getting a little scatterbrained at this point. I've been up all night, so go figure, right? Paper. Feathers. Before we do that, let's scrap this. I said scrap it. Okay. Damn it. It wants to type and I don't want it to type. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay. We'll put the gunpowder in the ammo creation supplies. We'll put the tin can in here for scrap. One thing I heard, I can't remember if it was Midnight Designer, Indums, it may have been Indums, but if you're going to scrap items that are low like this, that only produce a little bit, like nails, tin cans, lead weights, you want to do them in even numbers, because otherwise you get like a fraction or a half of a scrap iron, and you don't get actual halves of scrap irons. They'll go to waste on you. So something to keep in mind. Also, nails are ammo for the nail gun. So this will go in here. This will go in here. This will go in here. Let's get to that bookstore, people. This is probably going to be like one of my fastest loot runs yet. But all the heavy lifting's already been done for me by, cracking open the crates and access points into the buildings, and I have kind of like a pattern that I go by for getting in there and getting everything at least mostly efficiently. Now hopefully we can find some books we haven't found yet. I can't remember all that I've gotten so far and what I'm needing, but we shall see. And plop. I'm just going to sit down one. Now we're going to start off on this end here behind the counter. If you've seen my Alpha 11 episodes, you know that I collect couches for wood, or for burning. And this place is chock full of them. I'm not going to collect them right now. In fact, I might end up just doing it off camera at some other date. We're sitting good on those 70s porno couches anyways. Alright, let's get to it. Book. This one is Set in Concrete, which we've already read. That's the Shotgun Slugs, already read it. Leather Armor, already read it. Regular book. Nothing. More nothing. Even more nothing. It's a bit depressing. Book. Pump shotgun schematic. That's an important one, since the only one I've gotten is the sawn-off. MacGyver's, I already read it. That just provides the scrap armor, things you can do with scrap metal. Alright, we got a duplicate of that one now. Book. Enforcer, that's for the 45. Already got it, red. Nothing. 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 More nothing. Garbage pile. Okay, got some feathers. Nice. Book. Another one. For God's sake. They're just empty books. Ooh, how to make first aid kits. That's going to be handy. I had forgotten that they made that into a schematic now. Nothing. Ooh, iron helmet. That's going to be helpful. Already got that one. And a book. Let's get back in here. Okay. Now let's see. I think it's pretty much everything. Let's start with the bathroom. Might get some medical supplies. We'll start from this side. Nice. Ooh, scrap metal. Okay. More lead, sweet. Crap bandage. Okay, some scrap metal and lead. There's nail. Nothing. Let's see, cabinets. Let's see, got beverage cooler. Nice. Okay. Come on. Alright. No cabinets there. This is the back room. I believe there's a wall safe in this one. Alright, we'll get rid of that sandwich in a little bit here. Real stuttery. There's a book in there I've already read, and I'm not going to check what it is. Well, so much for the wall safe, huh? Damn, that sucks. 10 mil and the riddle of steel. We've already read them. We'll take them anyway. Pants. Guess we don't have to run through that door anymore. Alright, so got some schematics that we didn't have before, which is okay. Whoa. I missed a row, apparently. Wondering how I missed all that. You know, there wasn't much in them anyways, but... Yep, got everything here. I reckon. That's it. Let's, head home. Board this up. I'm not gonna bother with the back. Alright. If it stops farting around. I think I already got that. If I didn't, so what? Come on. There we go. Alright, some seeds. Can't do much with it right at the moment. Let's scrap this. And scrap this. And scrap this. And scrap this. And might as well get this too. Alright. Oh, I picked up the sandwich again. Damn it. Alright, let's see if there's anything else around here worth grabbing. Shopping cart, always worth a pick through. Okay. Alright guys, we did it. We did all 3 of these stores on day 17. And the day after a supply drop. So keep that in mind. We got some books we already had, and some books or schematics we didn't have. So I would say it was overall a successful run for the bookstore. Tool store, not quite so much, but it wasn't too bad. At least we got scrap metal out of the deal. And in my book, that's a win. As for the Shamway, we got some venison. Can't go wrong with that. I think we even got corn and potatoes, so we didn't have to grow it. And that means venison stew. In fact, we actually got a bowl of venison stew out of that. So, not bad, not bad, not bad. So we'll head up here to the top, and I'll close it off for this episode. That guy's a toughie. Riding those spikes like a bitch. Alrighty. If you like this episode, there's a button for it. Please click it. Not only should you click the button this episode for dislike, but also at least politely and constructively tell me why you didn't like this episode. So I could try to make it better. If you were bored, click the dislike and then the like button. They'll cancel each other out, and it is something to do. Tell your friends and my videos who's interested in the game about my videos. By all means, share my videos and links on Facebook, Twitter, and whatever other social media there are that exists. Thank you oh so much for watching. See you later. Twitch.